In the name of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The door number 23 opens now. The door to the heaven. 23. Now let's just throw everything away. Everything. All thoughts. The one who throws. There may be some ideas going around that what this one wants to talk about, but they are there. But it's absolute emptiness, effortless. And what's here? Boundless, formless, limitless, nothing, everything. It's always been here, it will always be here, it was never born, it will never die. All the mind things and even the recognition of this happens within this what is. So, purity, purity, purity. There comes the best material in this world from total emptiness. Now, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Because this is in the very verge of the holy moment, the second but last video of this journey towards oneself. So the panic button may come over there that, oh my God, have I found myself yet? No, no. Only 2 more episodes and tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Don't worry. I'm gonna give you the three-pointer. Three-pointer. Father, Son, Holy Spirit type of thing. So you have a toolbox within you. Well, actually, you will see it's not a toolbox at all. You don't need any toolbox. But for this expression's sake, I will start talking about Father first. Number 1, which is the most important thing to remember. You don't need Son or the Holy Spirit, the 2 and 3. If this number 1 is clear, if this number 1, if you pay attention to that. And what is this number 1? What is this Father? Well, it's before. Actually, if I was a real non-dualist, I would say there's nothing to remember. Actually, if I was a real non-dualist, I wouldn't even exist. There would be nobody there to listen. There would be nobody here to speak. There would be nothing. But I'm not a real non-dualist. I'm Santa Claus and my master is Mooji. So, having that in the context, I will say, like in the beginning, confirm your true position, which is not in the mind field. Even when you have anything, when you go about your day, just confirm your position. Throw everything, all history, future, present moment, all ideas about yourself, everything, throw away. Absolutely empty. All expectations about enlightenment, all expectations that something should happen, that you should be more aware or something like that. Throw everything away. Be absolutely free of everything. Also the one who throws everything away, just away. Absolutely empty. And then pay attention. What is here? It sounds like an advice, pay attention what's here, but actually it's just seeing. Direct seeing. Are there limits? Is this an object? Is there beginning and end to this? Can this end? And this is absolutely unchanged from the first video that was number 1, and this is number 23. There's nothing has changed. This is the same. It's as pure and fresh as it was then, as it has always been. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago, billion years ago, it was the same. It is the same. It will be the same. That what is unchanged. And that's you. There is no distance between the one speaking and what is speaking about. This absolute, what is? No distance. Limitless, boundless, formless. That's Father. That's number 1. Nothing, whatever comes here, comes and goes. So, first, there is this. Then comes some crazy guy with beard and red hat and red jacket talking about something that you are that, you are that, you are that. What you have always been. Then he disappears. Like this. And you're still the same. So, what was the purpose of this clown then? Just to point you, to discover what already is there. It's a discovery. It's not creation of something new. It's just a discovery. It's very ordinary. Disappointment to the person who thinks that it has to be something special. It's already here-ness. Like the most obvious thing. So it would be disappointment actually. It can't be like puff. The recognition is like nothing happened. Oh my God, it's only this. It's always been this and this. What was this voice that said that I must find something, I must realize something? You can't even grasp it anymore. Where is it? So that is the first pointer. Most important, the only pointer that you need. And actually, to see that when you confirm it over and over again, and you marinate in that. You marinate in that. Don't get any ideas that what this is. You see, you marinate, you confirm it. And there's nothing to remember, just you are this. And it becomes obvious. It is the most obvious. This is the only thing that is. It's just a dream, this me thing that wants to get something or whatever. But now let's get to number 2, because if I'm a real follower, the real disciple of Mooji, I have to talk about the mind also, because when the pointing is direct like this, when the seeker is pointed directly towards the truth of himself, Son, Christ, you are like Christ, seeking for the real deal, the way to Father. But remember, this Christ is the Son, is the flesh in the world, the Maya, what they call the world, the whole existence that is. It's actually the mind. So the mind will come in form or another to somehow challenge this seeing, this unavoidable total seeing that already is. There comes strong identification in some form. And remember, this is big thing. This covers the whole reality, the whole existence. So the mind can come in any form. It can be an internal thought. Usually that's involved in there somehow, some kind of temptation, some kind of idea that you get. But also the real world may come in form of a face mask, COVID-19 or something like that. The whole world is gonna destroy because of climate change or something like that. These things seem real, but they are part of the same drama, same thing. They are mind attacks. And what should be done? Well, just confirm your real position. You are the witness. You are witnessing. The isness allows all kind of forms there. And what the purpose? Actually, they are not against your realization, these kind of mind attacks. They are in favor, because they expose that the person that has some kind of attachment to the worldly thing, not to the truth. Also to the truth, that is also an object that has to be seen, because the truth is not an object, it's seeing is the truth. And even truth doesn't then mean anything, because it's just what is and isn't. Undescribable, ungraspable. But the mind will come, one form or another, and it's in favor for your discovery. You just have to see. You have to see, and it will happen. And you will have wrong ideas that how to deal with different kind of mind attacks, because it is so cunning that you can't figure it out. You will try, but you can never figure it out. But you are untouchable. The true you is untouchable. This, whatever happens, is not affecting you. It exposes the person, the me person that has some kind of motivations and things that it wants to manipulate the world and stuff like that. It exposes that. So you just remain as a witness, and it will take care of itself. So, number 2 was that. The mind. It will come. Maybe after 24th you say, oh my God, I don't know anything. I have lost it or something. But they are just thoughts. See them. Watch these episodes again. In the beginning they were very, very strongly pointing to what is. That's number 2, the mind. Remember, the storm will come, like Mooji says. 3, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. The grace is here. You are hearing this message already. That's big form of grace. And you will discover it more and more, how it permeates everything. It's all there is grace. So trust the process. The process is not necessarily logical. It doesn't follow how your projected mind would expect what would happen, that there would be all this expansion and there would be only flowers and or certain type of situations that you would expect and like to be, that you should be in some cave in silence and darkness to meditate, but all of a sudden you find yourself in some world that you don't even like, and you feel that you can't meditate, and all kinds of chaoses can be there, but somehow just be in your heart and trust the process. The process, like Mooji says, what brought me here, whatever brought me here, must take me home. Holy Spirit. The third point. Just, even if you don't trust, you are not able to trust it all the time. And even that doesn't mean in the end anything, because there's only this. But somehow just this inner trust that everything works out, everything will end up just fine. But it will not necessarily look like you would expect it to be. It can go to very, very strange direction, and you think that, oh my God, this is not going to the way it's supposed to be. But just trust the process. So, what else? Nothing. It's all beautiful, perfect, complete and whole, just as it is. Even if it doesn't feel like that at the moment, even if there is any kind of confusion or stuff like that, thinking that something will happen, but that's just what's happening. It's just what is happening. Sitting, looking at the screen, talking, thinking, all kinds of ideas, projections, emptiness. It's all what's happening. Awareness even, just what seems to be happening apparently. It's so simple. It is so simple and obvious. You will not even be surprised how obvious it is, because it's just the most totally undescribable. And actually, you will see that the people who are talking about this, who are the closest talking about, because it can't be talked about at all, but who seem to be talking most truth about you, you will see that actually they are the biggest liars, but not in a, you will not think them as badly as that, but it's actually everything that is said, it's a lie. It's not, it can't be spoken about, this thing. And you will see that it's so obvious that, but at the same time, everything that's talked about, there is nothing that's more important, more true, more something like that. There is nothing, and nothing matters. All the best. And tomorrow is the big day, big day, big day, 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 Christmas night.